Last time on Vintage Story, we found a meteor and successfully harvested it. Then we went and gathered a ton of resources to make lanterns and torch holders. We made good progress on lighting up the base, but we were starting to have some storage problems. So we spent some time and made a storage depot. Then we went on a journey down south and found some borax. We used the borax to make an iron anvil, and we used that to make some meteoric iron. And that leaves us here. And welcome back. So today we have a lot of plans. However, I do gotta report something. I did download some more mods, I swear. I tried to be reasonable, and I didn't go for anything too crazy. However, one of my favorite ones is if we take this saw right here, then we hit the tree leaves. Look at that. We can now pick up leaves. And I do gotta pick up my steel. It's still hot from last video. But yeah, I have the option to go and take leaves, place them back down, and that opens up a lot of room for decoration, and I'm very happy about that one. And another mod that I'm super excited about is if we go into my mod settings here, we can go to fast breeding, and now we can completely configure all the animals. So starting with 1 is default. I had it at 10 because I was messing with it, but for now we're just gonna leave it at 0.5. That should make them breed about 2 times faster, and that's what we're gonna stick with for now. I don't know exactly where it's gonna end up over time. Where's my other goat? Is he in there? Do we have 2 goats? Okay, yeah, we do. So anyway, we're going to be messing with that over time. It's going to take a while to dial it down. But we're starting with 2 eggs. I do want to check on my pigs real quick. I do believe that they're pregnant. You're a regular boar. And this one is indeed pregnant. I think they're also pregnant, by the way. I don't think I even mentioned it over here. But you guys did see me catch these 2 chickens right here. But I did end up getting the original one. So this is the one that was originally in here and it just went through the walls. And I'm not here to complain about that again. I just wanted to say that I did get him. You know what? We're just going to release you. Back into the pen you go. My world is doing this thing. Did you see I was bright and then I broke it and then it got dark here? What if I place that back? No. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That keeps happening around my base. It happened over there when I broke some leaves. Very odd. Anyway. The chickens are back. This only requires 2 more hours, so come on, we need some more chickens. Hey, get away. Dude was trying to escape on us. But today we got some big plans, and we're trying to get some steel. I think that is super doable. I'm just trying to put away everything so we can get going. By the way, another mod I just remembered I got is the BlackGuardAdditions mod. It will add a couple new armors, and I won't lie, the main reason why I got this mod was just for this alone. It has such a cool armor set, and I think it'll just be awesome, plus it requires a lot of work to get it going. So we're going to be going for that as well. It does happen to have some extra swords. I don't think we're going to get to that today, but yeah, that is an option for us to do. But we're going to go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. And we're up. So what I think we're going to do is we're just going to grab some more food. We'll just grab a couple more. We're going to have to refill these up sometime. Oh yeah, how's the crops doing? Not very good. I just planted them. Okay. I had to check. But yeah, we're just going to grab some more items and then we're going to head out again and try to find some bauxite. Then we can work on getting some steel. And I think we're set. I am also taking my prospecting pick out, and we're going to be doing some more prospecting again. But yeah, we're heading directly back to where we were yesterday, and we're just going to keep going out that way and seeing what we can find. Hello, chicken. Don't mind me, actually. I could use the feathers. I'm sorry. Do I not have a knife? Huh. So we're just going to make a quick flint knife. It should last us this journey, unless something crazy happens, but I doubt it. So there we go. Ooh, tin orbits. Dude, it was right behind my base, too. Oh, that would have been so nice for earlier. Ah, found the chicken. I need your feathers, please. And we got 11, so that's awesome. Yeah, we got to go ahead and make some more arrows today. I think I only have like 5 tin bronze, and that's not ideal. Anyway, I'm going to head back that way, and I'll let you guys know if I find anything cool. Oh, sorry, I just had to mention this. This is another mod that I went and got. It's called JuicyOres, so I can see the ores a lot easier. I did mention that I was going to get this at some point, and there was no real reason why I didn't already, other than I just kept forgetting. But yeah, we do have that mod, so expect the ores to look ever so slightly different, and they should be a lot easier for me to see visually, which is very important because I'm blind. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it. Just wanted to show you guys that, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. So I was doing some prospecting here, and this is how far I've gone, by the way. That's the base. I think this is where we got the borax, and I'm right here. So I'm actually like on the other side of the lake. But I dug down to do some prospecting, and this is all limestone right here. That is actually massive. I actually did run into borax over here as well. Plus, there's been so much cinnabar. I'm not exactly looking for that stuff anymore, especially this, but I am going to mark that down because that is absolutely massive for us. I won't need it immediately, but instead of using chalk for all of our stuff over there, we can just get some limestone. It's actually much closer too, so we can just save the chalk for building. Oh no, I almost just fell into that hole. Either way, I gotta use our trusty new knife to get a bed up and going. It is getting dark out. And this trip has been pretty safe so far. Haven't really seen any other animals than bunnies and fox and stuff. Current rift activity is calm. I'm sure that'll change in the morning, but hey, it's been pretty nice. Either way, let's get a bedroll. What do you think? Do you think I can sleep out here for tonight? Oh, it's such a bad idea, but I want to try. We're just gonna get up on this hill, take a quick look around. I don't think I've ever really tried to do this. I'll place a torch on each side, and wish me luck. I hope to see you guys in the morning. Oh god. Oh, I think I'm just freezing to death. But it's fine, we actually did survive. I think the cold woke me up just a little bit early. Now I gotta find a way around this. I was gonna continue to go straight that way, but there's a giant mountain here. Seems to go that way for quite a bit. Maybe I can get around over here? And these are the little island things I was telling you guys about. I think I was sitting right above there. Wait, is that bauxite? Was I standing on bauxite and I didn't even know it? It looks more yellow than orange to me. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely sandstone. Well, it's not a complete loss, because I am just going to go around the way that I originally went. My path was kind of blocked over there, so we're just going to go around all of it. So don't mind me, I'm just going to freeze my way over there. It's not like you guys will miss much saying that I can't see anything. So I'll see you guys in just a few. And look, we made it back. Those were the ruins that I checked out. And I did check that out as well. I think that's where my entire inventory got full. Did I ever check out these ruins? Don't really remember them. I'll take a quick look. But anyway, this was the place. We're just going to keep going from here. I want to go as far south as I can make it this time. Okay, did I plunder these ruins? That's the question. My guess is yes, but I don't really remember them. Well, I don't quite see anything. So we shall keep going. This time I'm going to stick to the left of this lake. There's a wolf. Maybe we'll stick to the right of this lake then. The right side seems better anyway. Ooh. Hey guys, I need your fat. I really do. Stop running away. Come on, come on. I can get him. I can get him. That one's dead. You're next. No, 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 no. I only have so many arrows. I got him. Okay, you've been hit. Come on, come on, come on. Come here. Come here. I need the fat. Okay, there we go. There's another one. We'll get him in a minute. But yes, all my inventory is already full. There's some stuff that we can get rid of for sure. You know, I don't even care about the food. Although I will throw it on the ground. I need to be conservative with my inventory. More fat, more hide. Thank you very much. Another sow right here. More fat, more hide. More bones. And there should be another one right up here. And I think he's damaged. There he is. Step. Yep. Only took one. So let's go loot him. 2 hide, 1 fat. Love to see it. We're still trying to make leather. So that is great to have. Plus, the fat is immediately going to be used because we got to make some crushers today. And a health hammer would also be kind of nice. So we'll end up using that almost immediately. Okay, I do believe that this is the farthest I've ever made it. And we're just going to keep going. I guess I'm going to go between these 2 mountains right here and just try to get as far as I can that way. Ooh, I did find another trader here. He's an agricultural supplier. And oh yeah, this reminds me, I did get another mod. This mod is useful, traders, by the way. It does allow me to go and buy a trader so I can bring them back to the base. And it also balances out some of their prices, as well as adding more stuff for me to sell to them. I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference to our playthrough, but I figured this might be a way for me to actually interact with the traders. And that is exactly why I got it. But don't expect me to do anything with them for quite a while. I just happened to find that mod, but I don't plan on using it for a little while. But maybe one day. Guys, look what I just found. I do believe that to be bauxite. Not a chance in the world that that's sandstone. There's also some over there. So just give me a minute and I'll meet you guys up there and then we can start mining. So it is a bit dark and cold up here. However, I should be able to stay the night and I'm just going to collect as much as I possibly can so we don't have to do multiple trips here. So that being said, I'll see you guys in the morning and hopefully I'll have enough to get steel up and going. Then we can just return home and start to work on that. So see you in the morning. And good morning! And now my inventory is entirely full. I guess I could have got rid of the bushes. Either way, the sun is coming back up, and I think that we got enough. That's like 4 stacks. Surely that's enough. Either way, we're just gonna pass this portal right here. And there's a bunch of drifters. Stop throwing things at me! They're throwing bauxite! They know I want it! Anyway, let's make the dangerous journey back to our house. It should only take about a day or so, and I'll see if something happens. And we're back! So let's head in, and now I gotta go sort all my loot. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so my inventory is all cleared out. We're just gonna head over here real quick. Yeah, I figured that this couldn't be quarried. I know I could have just opened up my handbook, but it was right here. So yeah, we definitely need to get some pounders up. And I do want to put it in here. However, I don't want to super cramp up this area. This is already bad enough. So what I think we're gonna do is I'm gonna expand upon it. I've already mentioned this like 4 times. But yeah, the plan is to open up this side. Then we're gonna have some sort of overhang that goes out here. Then we can put some of our machinery here. Either way, I'm gonna get to it and you guys are gonna get a small montage. So hopefully it works out. And welcome back. So you can see here that we do have a new addition to this house, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fully happy with it, but I do think it'll be a big improvement for us because we'll actually have some space to work with, but it's definitely not my best work. What I think I should have done is have something like this right here, maybe extend it out a couple blocks in each direction, and then take this house, how it was before, and then slap it on top of this right here. I think it would have looked a lot better instead of just having that on the side. But I had to do what I had to do, and there was no way I was going to get rid of this thing. There was too much beams involved. I'm sure you guys saw me fighting with the beams with just this. And yeah, that was a whole thing. But this was so much worse, and I can't get rid of it. But here we go. This is all the area that we have to work with. I did end up replacing the floor with some mud brick. I feel like it feels like a real workshop that way. And that's what this is intended to be. But right now we really don't have anything in here except our quern. So yeah, I think what we need to do now is get 2 large gears. However, they are quite expensive. We do need like 4 of these, but they just take resin. We do need 1 axle, but that's fine. So yeah, let's go check out how much resin we got. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I haven't really looked at it in a while. Did you see that? There's something in my base. I saw him. Oh, there he is. There's a shiver. Okay, well, the base is not safe. We're gonna have to go clear this out. Who's in here? Hopefully it's just 1 shiver. There he is. Let's stab him. For some reason, he's rolling around. Okay. You know what's kind of funny is when you start stabbing him when he does the sound effect stays in the same spot even though that we pushed him over there. So when I was sitting here, I could hear him behind me. That is very off-putting, I can tell you that much. But resin? Oh, we have 32. Okay, so we actually have plenty to work with. And we're just going to go ahead and make 8 of these. That should be enough for 2. So let's get those made. There's 2. And now we can just go ahead and get rid of the querns, some of these axles. I feel like I'm supposed to leave that one there. Can I place? I sure can. Then the other one should be able to go like right there. 1 axle in between. I think it actually thinks it's connected to the roof. I think it might have to do with that heat retention mod that I have. So that's actually cool. I don't have to get rid of the roof. We should be able to get it on from here. Yes, we can. Do the same from this side right here. And it's going. Okay, that's perfect. It's definitely slowing down, but it's fine. Yeah, depending on the wind, it seems like it's going to go really fast or really slow, and I'm not sure if it's actually going to be enough to get some pounders going. I keep calling them pounders and crushers, but they're pulverizers, so my bad. But let's get these down here. Oh, you know what I could do is I could have an axle like right here, and it's cool I can place that, but I feel like that might be a little bit too much, and I should start from here. We do want a little bit of torque on this thing. So we can just place one like that, and 1 gear. And honestly, I think that's good as is. Eventually, we're probably going to want it to go over here. And I honestly might add an axle right here instead of right here. But yeah, we can just have a pulverizer right here and here. Or I guess we're just going to start with 1. But either way, this should be good. And I think we might even be able to get a health hammer up with this. It's not going to be super fast, but I think it should work. But first, we're doing the crushers. I just said it again, but it's a pulverizer. So first thing that we're going to need is a frame. This is going to be insanely easy. Then we're going to need a toggle, which is just going to require a plate. Can I do it with copper? It seems like it needs to be bronze and up. Luckily, I also have an extra axle here. Then we're gonna need 2 pounders, which again, that's super cheap. I do remember that we're gonna need some caps, and we're just gonna do iron. That should be easy enough. I think I'm gonna start by just smithing some iron into some caps. So there's a pounder cap. It's only gonna take an ingot. I prepared 2 each just because I didn't know how much exactly I need. But yeah, as it turns out, it's gonna be quite cheap. So let's get these made. There's 1. And there we go. So we do have 2, which is all that we're going to start with right now. We're only going to make 2 because we're going to quickly have to switch it up to steel later. Oh yeah, I got to go make a tin bronze plate. So hold on real quick. We'll pick these back up. Place some bronze in there. Let's get it lit. And let's get a plate made. And there we go. So let's go ahead and make the toggle. Then we're going to make 2 of these pounders. Now we got to go liberate some stone. So we're going to go back to the place that we got our stone for our quern. I think it's that hole right there. And here we are. Wow, this place was bigger than I thought it was. Anyway, let's liberate some stone. I forgot what this is actually called. But there we go, we got it. Surely it has an actual name for that process. I'd like to believe. But that doesn't seem to be working here. Can you not do it with granite? Wait, no, you can. Oh, I don't have enough of these boards. Okay, hold on. We got to go get some more. Let's get them laid out. Just like that. And why didn't it work this time? What is it that I'm missing? Maybe my saw is too broken, because I should have all the right boards. I have the saw, I have the stone. So my guess is that it's too broken. So we're going to go ahead and make another one. We're going to end up using it at some point anyway, so who cares? So let's heat the iron back up. Then we can pick it up, place, saw blade. Let's get to shaping it. And there we go. Now let's get it crafted. A temporal storm just rolled in. So I'm just gonna head down to our basement. I still have yet to make it so I can skip it. Nothing's really holding me back. I just haven't done it. So potentially I'll get to that some other day. But for now, I'm just gonna continue to sit through it. That being said, I'll see you in a minute. Oh God, there's a guy in here. Hey buddy, that wasn't so cool. Look, it's like he's a decoration now next to my plants. We'll leave him be. Plus, I still don't have my knife. Where is my knife? See, I immediately wanted to check out these chests because that's where all my bulk storage was at one point. Oh, oops, I opened my inventory. Die! Hey, we got 2 decorations now. We're making modern art, okay? Surely they were the last. Anyway, I'm gonna stay vigilant and I'll let you know if anything happens. Oh yeah, while I'm sitting here with some time, I figured we could go ahead and just try to make this thing again. Potentially it should work, yes! So my saw was too broken to craft that. But I think this is everything. You know what? I'm not afraid. I lied. I'm a little bit afraid, okay? But we're gonna go and try to get this place right now. First, I do need some food. I'm about to start starving. We're just gonna pretend that the storm isn't happening. Dave, are you out here? Show yourself, Dave. Oh, hey, Dave. Oh, God. Yep. They're all around me. It's fine. I had to say hi to Dave. You know how it is. We'll close the door. Oh. That was rude. But now, we can get the pulverizer down. We can put a toggle in there, and it does in fact spin. Put the pounders on, and then the caps. We officially have a pulverizer that works. Now what I should really do is I should get some chutes. Oh, I feel like I should. I wonder if this can go up another block too. I know that's chiseled, but I think it should be able to. Well, I guess we might as well try. And yeah, it does seem to work. I think that'll be a lot easier for us because we're gonna need a hopper right in front of it. Oh. There's a guy in here. Get out of here. This is my pulverizer. But yeah, we want a hopper right here and then a chest directly under it. And we're going to automate this as soon as possible. I don't want to have to sit here and put it in manually like I did before. That was honestly awful and it's so easy to automate it. All we're going to need is an elbow chute, which just requires 2 of these chutes, which I think is 1 ingot each, which I do have some extra copper. Then we're going to have to make a regular hopper, which we already have some copper plates made, and just a chest. So yeah, that should all be super simple. We're gonna do that in the morning. It's pretty dangerous out there. Oh God, there's a guy in here. It's pretty dangerous in here too, as it turns out. What is with this storm? This storm seems like the most dangerous storm I've ever had. Not a bad thing, but usually I'm just sitting here waiting and they're not spawning in on me. So anyway, once this storm is done, we're gonna go and we're gonna automate this. Then we might even start to work on trying to get a hellhammer up. If we could get both of these done today, that would be absolutely massive. And the storm is over. We do got a guy guarding our door, so we're gonna have to take him down. So let's get him. You're not gonna phase away. And he's dead. Okay, we gotta run back to our other base over there. I our storage depot, if you will. And we're just going to go and pick up our copper. So yeah, we do got plenty. We do need 3 of these. Then we'll just take all the ingots. And let's bring it back to our smithy real quick. Which very soon, that's going to be our smithy. I think, maybe. I do kind of like to have it over here, not going to lie. It feels so calm and peaceful when I'm doing it right here. Just inside of my own house, it's nice. But let's get the copper heated up. I don't know how much I need, so I made 4. Then we can take these plates and just make a hopper. And all we need is 1 elbow shoot. Okay, they heated up, so let's take them. And I didn't have tongs out. That is so on brand. But let's place one down. And now we need a shoot. Can I do that with 1 ingot? This is the question. 1 ingot was more than enough. Let's go ahead and make a second one. And there we go. So we just got to space them out like that. And we get an elbow shoot. So we're just going to go in here real quick. I believe this chest gets placed like that. Then we can take the elbow shoot and place it like that. So it does go into it. Can I crush granite? Is that a thing? Did it get placed in there? It did. We just need to place the powder caps. And now we should be able to smash it up. What do I get from this? Do I get anything? No, I think I just got my granite back. But now we can place a chest like that. No, definitely not. We need to place it in the ground. So 1 chest there. Then we can take a hopper and place it like that. For now, we're just going to place a block like that. And remove that torch and put it like that. Oh yeah, I got to replace all the torches. They're going to burn out over time. So that's a bit of an issue. Soon we'll get some permanent lighting in here. We'll make it look better soon, but I think it should be working. So let's go and get our bauxite real quick. And we can just throw it into the back of this chest. And ideally it should just be smashing it up on its own. And it should deposit right into that chest, which I can't open. There we go. Even had a torch. But as you can see, it's crushing the bauxite. I don't have to sit here and manually place it and or pick it up. And once we start to get more power, I can make multiple of these. And we can speed it up like crazy. I think we also need to get some quartz. So I think we're just going for the refractory brick 1, which requires crushed quartz, crushed bauxite, and fire clay, which that is super simple. But what does 2 take? Some olivine. Didn't I find olivine somewhere? I think it was up here, was it not? Was it like this? That says raft. Olivine. We can actually go and get some olivine. By the way, my map is starting to take very long to load everything up. Oh, it's doing it quick now. All I had to do was complain. But yeah, I think we're gonna go and take another trip up there real quick. There's no reason why we should get tier 1 bricks if we can just go get tier 2. Hold on. What does 3 take? It takes eliminite. Don't we have eliminite? Well, I don't have it, but don't I have it near me? Yeah, look. It's literally one of the first things that I've found. Pour eliminite. There's none up here. There doesn't seem to be any down here either. I'll pour right there. So it seems like it's up here-ish. Imagine just going straight to refractory brick 3s. That would be actually kind of massive for us. And we're going to try to do exactly that. So I got to empty out my inventory real quick. I'm back to being unorganized. I'm so sorry. And we're just going to head to bed real quick. So I'll see you in the morning. And I'm up. And I need to go get some extra food real quick. 2 crocs should do. I need to go find my ore real quick. And it's right here. Easy enough. But I do have my raft over here. So we're just going to pick that up. And we're going to head out and get that olivine first. I think that should be pretty easy to do. And who knows how the eliminite thing's going to go. So we're going to do the easy thing first. And hey, this gives me another option to go pick up some resin. And I can tell that I've definitely harvested this one before because of this right here. That means I've been here. Now, you guys did want me to mark them down. However, that is something I really don't want to do. That would clutter up my map like crazy and just have like a million markers all over the world. And that's exactly why I don't have the auto marker system or the mod that does that. I think I tried that for like one video and it added like 200 markers to my world. And it was just a bit too much for me. Oh, there's a wolf. You want to die? Oh, he wanted to sleep. He's going to let me be. Well, I shall respect his wishes and I shall go the other way. Oh, boar. Hey, sir. Come on. I need your fat. Okay, we got one. There is another one. Are you aggro? Yeah, you are. I don't have a knife again. Crap. Come back here. You're not going to swim away. Are you actually faster than me? Take out the boat. I got him. And you're sinking. Okay. Goodbye. That was the last we ever saw of him. Oh, there's another one. Hey there, buddy. I'll be taking you. Come on, come on, come on. Don't go in that water. Okay, we got 2. I just need to get some flint. Knife blade. Okay, I gotta find a rock to hit that with. Here's one. That'll do. Wait, that's andesite. So I have andesite over here. That's actually really good to know. That's another building material that we can work with. In a world where it's mostly granite, that's really good to see. And when we go back home, I'm going to try my best to remember that we need a knife. I would think that I would have one. Like, I should have one, right? Surely I just misplaced it somewhere. Well, we got some extra hide, some extra fat. That's really good to see because we're going to be trying to make that health hammer as soon as we can. Another boar! Get him! Don't go in the water. Okay. There's another one up there. I need to make more leather. By the way, I actually have leather in one of my barrels, I think. And I just haven't collected it. At least I think that's the case. So yeah, we should probably do something with that. Plus, I have that extra bear pelt that I meant to make bear legs with. And I just haven't done it. Where did that boar go? Oh. Oh, he's down here. He's trying to blend in. You can't blend in. I'm trying to put my back to the water so he doesn't go into it. No! Hold on, hold on. I got him. Oh, oh. Okay, let's try to sneak up to this. I don't want the wolf to see me. Hey, Mr. Wolf. That pig right next to that wolf is super bold. Okay, if I want to get that pig... Oh, there's another... I gotta get this wolf out of here. Come here, you stupid wolf. They're my pigs. Yeah, go into the water. I dare you. Get him. Okay, he's dead. He's gonna float to the bottom. It's fine. We want the pigs. Come on. Come on. Come on. You need to die. We got him. There should have been another. Oh, he's coming for me. Come on. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. It's my hides. It's my fat. Okay. We did it. We're coming back with a full barrel of leather. Or the materials to make it. Oh, man. Look at all that. I'm just going to turn around and then depot that back at the base. We didn't go that far, and I want to make sure it lasts. Wait, is that another one? Yep. I got to get you, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It has to be this way. Okay. With the boars that we killed earlier today, we have enough for another full barrel of leather. And there's no way I'm going to waste the opportunity. So let's turn back around. Plus, it's already getting dark out. That's kind of funny. Ooh, would you look at this? See, we got a whole bunch of quartz there. And there's something down there. Look at this block that's right here. Hold on, I do have some extra ladders on me. Well, I just want to take a quick look down there, so we're just going to make a way up. I definitely do not want to be trapped. Okay, we should be fine. Ooh. Oh god, there's locusts. Look at this place. Oh, there's spawners everywhere. Yeah, there's a bunch of bowtorn. I should definitely check this place out at some point, but yeah, we're getting out of here. See you later, suckers. It feels like we just stumbled into something important, right? I've never seen anything like that, so my curiosity has been piqued. Maybe we'll check that out later today, or maybe that'll be a different video kind of thing, because I have one main goal, and that's to get steel. And that could potentially take quite a while. But we're back, and right as it's becoming dark out, what an eventful day. We made so much progress. Oh, hold on, let's see. Do you have anything? Just lime water? How about you? Yeah, see, this has 24 leather in it. That is awesome. We already have 5 raw hides, and now we have 15. We're just going to go ahead and place in one of these. So that'll give me 15 days. I don't think I have the lime to get these going yet. So we're going to have to do that very soon, but we got 15 days. We're just going to go ahead and place some meat in there. It's going to become rot before I even think about doing anything with it. Look, we're getting so much rot. I believe that this is most of the rot that I have gotten. Not too bad, not too good. Anyway, let's go to bed again, and we'll head out in the morning. And we're up. We actually woke up early in the morning this time. So let's not waste any time at all. We're just going to immediately start running back to that water. I actually want to make some progress today. I might even skip over a boar or two if we see one. No promises though. There's the wolf that we left. We're going to try to leave him be again. We have an understanding. I don't need to fight that one. He's actually a cool guy, okay? No reason to have beef with him. I just ran past a wolf. There's one right there. Yep, just keep going. Leave me be, dude. I can still hear you growling. I didn't do nothing. Okay, we made it to the water. So let's start boating over. It's not going to be a super big trip. We just need to get around this right here and then onto this land. And it should be pretty easy to find that olivine. So I'm going to work my way over there and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're basically here. This should be the landmass that we're looking for. And somewhere on there should have some olivine. Blue clay! I think this is the first blue clay I've seen. There's only like a couple blocks, but hey, it does exist. I was starting to think otherwise. Oh, that is just really cool to see, to be honest. But let's get off. And now we have to go hunt down that olivine. Oh look, I actually found olivine bits right here. That is kind of cool, but right up in front of me is where I originally marked it down. Yeah, there seems to be bits everywhere. I assume I just marked down the bits when I saw it. We're just gonna go right here and we're just gonna dig straight down and see what we find. I came prepared. Oh, wow. Okay, that was honestly so much quicker than I thought. I wonder if this is like the copper where I'm only gonna find a tiny bit because I'm at the surface. And I might have to dig down to find more. Or this honestly might be a giant spot, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm gonna get digging, and I might even spend the night here and try to break my pickaxe. I wish I brought my extra one here because I do have an iron one. Either way, I'm gonna just spend a bunch of time and try to collect as much as I can, and I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, so welcome back. As you can see, I definitely did some mining, and my pickaxe is right about to break. I really wish I brought another one. However, it is gonna be morning soon. I have about 4 stacks of olivine. I thought that one pickaxe would be able to get more, but hey, I think that'll do just fine. And now I just gotta wait until morning, then we can head up and go home. But I don't have a bed. So yeah, I just gotta wait around, and we'll head out in the morning. Okay, it is daytime, so let's head out of here. I'm headed the wrong way, let's turn around. And we're going straight for the boat. Okay, here's the boat. And let's head back home. Okay, I wasn't planning on cutting back so soon, but I found this. Yeah, just a chicken in the ocean. Oh. Oh no. Can they drown? Buddy, are you okay? He's not coming back up for air. Buddy. Oh, there he is. He's alive. I wish I had a cage. I would take you home right now. Where are you going, dude? Well, I wish you the best of luck. Anyway, I'm gonna continue heading home. That land over there should be exactly where we're going. And we've made it. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this back up, as we can use it at a different day. But hopefully next time we gotta go out boating, I'll be able to make a real sailboat. And I think we're growing enough flax right now that we should be able to make one next harvest. So I think that'll be a lot of fun to play around with. I've never made a sailboat before, so I have no idea how it's gonna function. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. Plus, I think I can put an elk on there. Which, by the way, I do know why I can't buy it anymore. It's because I didn't talk to the resonator thing inside of the archives. And I think I did that last series as well, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I gotta return there at some point so I can just talk to the darn thing. And then I can buy an elk, which I probably won't end up using. But hey, I want him. I've earned him. I deserve to have an elk around my base. And I'll definitely be doing that again. However, I think the archives resets like once a week or once a month, something like that. So next time we go back there just to talk to the thing, I think we gotta redo the entire archives. Luckily, that's pretty quick for me. But yeah, that's something that we gotta do eventually. However, I'm not in a big rush to do it. And we're probably gonna only do it once I go back with like full set of armor, really good tools. And we're going to be a little bit over-prepared for it, but it's not the first time I'm doing it, so I don't really care. Either way, I'm going to head back to the base. Oh god, that's a wolf. I think that's a wolf that chased me the first time I was here. Wait, he's running away. Ahaha, get wrecked, dude. He's scared. He saw the boat in my hand. He knew how strong I was. But anyway, I'll meet you back at the house. And we're back. So let's go in. And we're immediately going to head over to this building. And we're going to check our progress. How's it going? Oh yeah, that's a ton of bauxite. Wow, it's going real quick too. It doesn't even look like it's moving that fast. What is happening? Oh yeah, look at that. It's stacking up. Why is there one bauxite stone in there? Very odd, but it still has a while to go. But we're just going to throw a bunch of this into there and it'll crush up over time. It does need to be pulverized, right? It does say crushed. Okay. Oh, and we can use it for green glass too. Potentially we might do that in the future. I'm not sure. Either way, let me empty out my inventory just a little bit. Then we're gonna go try to get some eliminite. Eliminite? It's one of those. Hold on. I just saw a shiver. Oh my god. What is with you guys today in doing that? I didn't see any the first time I threw this up, and all of a sudden, every time I walk by, there's something upstairs. Anybody else? I think we're good. Anyway, I just emptied out my inventory. We didn't have too much to throw away. We're just gonna throw the boat back into this pond. By the way, I have big plans for this pond, but we're going to have to do that a different day. We're going to take the ore. We're going to throw it right back here. That is decoration. That's why it's here. And I think we're ready to head out. Which one was it? This one? Nope. This one? Yeah. Eliminite. I think that's the one. I just had to double check. Okay, it definitely is that. So we're just going to head over there real quick. And we're going to start digging around and see if I can find some. Other than that, all we'll need is some quartz. So that should be super simple. I actually think I already have plenty because we only need to use the clear quartz for glass or the lanterns. I think that's what I'm thinking of. So we might have some of the cloudy stuff just laying around and that might do it. Oh yeah, we have fruit. I forgot about these trees. Ripe in about 17 days. Isn't there another one around here? I think there's... Oh yeah, they're right next to each other. Look at that. This one's 19 days. We're definitely going to harvest that. I promise. I'll definitely remember. I would never forget. But here we are. This is where I marked it down. And I got my ladders right here. So we're just going to dig straight down and see if I find anything. I'm probably going to do a couple of these. And if I don't find it, then I'll do a little bit more prospecting. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like this. Let's just take a quick look around. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, screw it. We're just going to keep going. What's the worst that could happen? But yeah, we're just going to dig a couple holes down to the mantle. Oh, no, I fell again. No. I hate this. This is one of the downsides to my technique. But it's fine. We didn't immediately hit anything dangerous. I came down from right here, so let's get the ladders ready. Then we're just going to keep digging. See, some dirt would definitely help me right now, so I could just make the tunnel a little bit better. Oh. Oh, that's quartz. I saw it from above and it looked kind of blue and I was like, what is that? But yeah, no, it's just quartz. Let's keep digging. Oh, okay. Another tunnel. Seems to be just quartz. Ooh, there's saltpeter here though. Let me just get some ladders back on this. Just to make sure I can run away if needed. And we're just going to take a quick look around. Maybe I'll find some illuminite. I definitely found a lot of saltpeter and quartz. It's actually kind of cool to see a bunch of quartz near the base. Potentially I could just... Oh god. Potentially, I could just mine this up, but yeah, we're gonna walk away. The shiver's back there. Do you think I should still dig down? Honestly, I think I've gone very far and I'm not gonna find any. This tunnel is quite deep already. So we're just gonna go back up and then we're gonna find a new place to do this. And we're up. It's starting to get dark out. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. This right here didn't even have illuminite. I'm just seeing that now. Okay, so the next one over apparently had the illuminite. My bad, I completely messed that one up. So we're just gonna head over to the next marking. Then we'll do a tunnel down from there and see if we get any better luck. Okay, this should be it. So let's just dig straight down and hope for some illuminite. Oh! Okay, my pickaxe just broke. Honestly, I completely forgot that it was about to break. I'm surprised we got this far. But yeah, I didn't find any yet, and we gotta go and return home. It is becoming dark, so it's not that bad. We'll just grab my spare pick and then come back in the morning. So let's go home. And we're back. I see my wax is done. We'll be harvesting that later today. We're gonna have to go get some more copper probably. But I do have an extra pickaxe here, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. And I guess we'll just head to bed. And we'll go back in the morning. So see you then. And I'm up. So we should be all set to just head back out. By the way, guys, I do know that I can take food from the crock in my inventory. I just really like placing it down. So thank you for everybody that's been spamming me with that. But trust me, I do know. If you guys watched me do the earlier videos, I specifically pointed that out. But thank you again. Anyway, I'll meet you back over at the ladder. And we're back. So let's go down. I believe that this tunnel will lead me to riches. Oh. Oh, we found tin. Oh, that's such a shame. I thought we found it. Well, let's continue to dig down. Oh, you stumbled upon olivine. Of course we found olivine. Oh god, oh god. Okay, quick. That was scary. Anyway, let's continue to dig down. We're gonna go straight through the olivine. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen this before. That is so cool. Well, I will be taking these crystals. I wonder if I can place them back down at the house or something. Not what I was here for, but hey, I'll take it. Anyway, let's continue to go down. Oh, we actually found it. I see. I think we need steel. Okay, that is unfortunate, but we did find it. Well, we can always come back to this. I guess we're gonna have to start with tier 2 bricks. Then when we make our first batch of steel, we can come back for it. Oh, that is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's head back up. And we're up. So what I think I'm gonna go do is we're gonna go back to that last hole that we just went down, and I think there was a bunch of quartz over there. So we're gonna go grab a whole bunch of quartz just in case I didn't have any already. Plus it won't hurt to have some extra. I see a pig. Let's get him. You are fat to me. I need the fat. I need the leather. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I missed. Come on, we can still do it. No, I missed again. Hold on. No. He's gonna get away. Go. Oh, there he is. Got him. Luckily, I have my old knife. Good thing I kept it on me. So let's collect. And let's head back to the previous hole. Okay, this should be it. And if I recall correctly, there's a bunch of quartz right at the bottom. Oh, there's some here too. And I think that this is actually safer, so we're just going to collect this. So just give me a minute. I'm going to collect as much as I can. Then we'll be able to throw it into our pulverizers. And I shouldn't have to worry about it for a while. Okay. I think that should be about enough. That is 2 entire stacks of quartz plus 112 clear quartz. So that'll be good when we start to make some more lanterns. But we're going to get out of here, throw that stuff into the pulverizer. Then we're going to have to wait a little while to get all that going. But first, let's go home. And we're back. Let's go over here real quick. Check on how it's doing. I need to throw some more torches in here. They are burning out for sure. This is going. We definitely have a bunch of olivine. What's in this box? A whole ton of olivine, some more bauxite. Now some quartz. Let's see if it goes in. Yes, it does. Okay, sick. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that going for a while. Is anything getting caught up on the sides, I wonder? It's kind of hard to tell, but I don't think so. Well, yeah, let's just leave that going. And I gotta go store all my stuff away. Any shivers over here? I'm ready for you. Why do I not trust this? Okay, seems like we're safe. And there we go. I think everything should be stored away. We gotta go do something else for a little while. So let's put away one of our crocks. Man, this is actually filling up like crazy. We need to start storing more food into them. But we're gonna go harvest some of our plants. The rye is not done. However, some of the turnips are definitely done. We need to harvest them before they start turning bad. I don't want them to get heat damage or cold damage. Something always happens. So real quick, let's just pick it all up. And there we go. So that was a ton of turnips, 60 seeds. And if I'm looking at this correctly, we just need to plant something here that doesn't take the nutrient N. So we're going to go and find some sort of seed that would be perfect there. Wait, I missed 2 turnips. Unacceptable. So yeah, let's go put these away and see what we can do. Those go directly in there. By the way, I do have another mod. I'm so sorry to keep springing this on you. But it's called the storage urn. And what it is just a crate, but it's meant for vegetables, grains, and stuff. So I feel like we're about to go make some of that just because. I think it would be really cool. It looks super nice as well. So yeah, potentially we'll do that. So we can do carrots. Ooh, I could do more flax. Okay, flax it is. Also, we will grab carrots just in case we don't have enough flax. So let's get planting. Oh yeah, we're already out. We'll do the rest with carrots. And there we go. That should be about everything. Oh, some of our soybeans are also almost done. These have negative hours. Wait, that one's 14 hours. That one's negative hours. These are done. Well, I shall collect these right now. Soybeans are a big priority to me. We got 6 seeds out of that, and we only broke about 5. So we are, in fact, gaining seeds. And I guess we'll just place carrots where they were. Hopefully I can get these tomorrow. We might even have to start a new farm soon. Look how many more seeds that we have. Like, we definitely don't have to, but I think it might be worth it. And cool enough, it is calm medium rift activity. So I think we should be pretty safe out here for now. And we are just trying to let those pulverizers do its thing. So I need to go and find my scythe, which I believe was out here. Was this it? I do believe so. And now we can just come over here and try to collect some of our cattail. We'll also collect our beehives. And there we go. So yeah, another 2 stacks of cattails. We'll probably need it in a minute just to replace all these skeps. But we're just going to go ahead and collect all these real quick. There'll be more wax for lanterns. Okay, there we go. Another 32. I do believe that to be all of it. Let's head back to the base so we can replace them. Need to get on that immediately or I'll never do it. Oh yeah, I also need some fire clay. I don't think that's going to be enough. I might have more stuff to make more, but we'll see. Either way, let's make some more skeps and let's replace them. And there we go. We even got 1 extra skep. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it right there. I think it should have no issues and it actually should get filled up. Or at least I hope so. But there we go. We did all of our harvesting. I didn't forget this time. I even replaced the skeps immediately so we can get some more wax. And immediately we're going to start squeezing it out into the bucket. And there we go. So that's another 33 wax. Although now we need to get some more copper. We have enough for about 5 more. Also, yeah, I did have some extra quartz, by the way. I knew I would. Powdered borax. Oh, you know, I'm going to actually take that real quick. We can use that for more leather because we need to do that before I forget. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I have any more calcified flint. That might be an issue. Oh, you know, I was going to put the wax here, but it doesn't quite work like that. We got to go back to our house and start making candles. Okay, so we got 5 in here and we got 6 in there. Just get some wood on these and let's get them lit. There we go. And while I'm thinking of it, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of this right here. We can just tow that on the ground, then we're going to get filled up. That way we can get started on making that leather. I feel like that sounds like a good idea. Okay, there we go. So it's 20 borax to 50 liters. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Then we should just get our hides real quick, and we'll seal it. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that for a little bit. And is our candles done? They sure are. So let's make 5 more lanterns. Yeah, we're going to need some more copper. I don't know exactly where I'm going to place these, but I do think I should place some in here. So we're actually just going to do 2. And that should light this up mostly. Hold on, let's get rid of all these torches and see what happens. Even these. Yeah, it seems mostly lit up. And how are we doing, by the way? Seems like we're doing good. I am going to throw the rest of my quartz in there. And yeah, that's going to take quite a while. But that's fine. I do got 3 more lanterns. So for now, I am just going to place one right here. I guess this corner shall do. Shall just have one like right there. We'll find better places for them eventually. We're just trying to get the place lit up. By the way, are both of my chickens in there? I see one. Okay, the rooster's back there. I know that I interrupted you, but I want to see more chickens. You hear me? I guess I shall throw that extra torch holder right here. And that'll give some more light back here. And because I think that we need some more fire clay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go run around over there. If you guys remember when I was over there, there was insane amounts of flint. So we're going to run around over there and we're just going to be looking for a bunch of flint. And hopefully we can get enough for that steel furnace. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that this was the place. I don't know what was with it, but there was just an insane amount over here. I think I got like half a stack in such a short amount of time. I'm already finding a bunch. Maybe it's because it's really easy to see over here. All I know is I have some really good luck over here. So I'm just going to run around for quite a while and pick up as much as I can so we can bring it back and start turning it into fire clay. I'm already up to 14, by the way. I'm finding so much of it just all next to each other. So yeah, let me just collect a whole bunch and I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, I'm not even done right now, but I just had to show you this. I haven't even been out here for all that long, and we're already up at 63, but look at this little hill right here. Look at all this flint just sitting on the side. This is kind of nuts. This is what I'm talking about. I see more over there. There's some right there. It's just everywhere. I don't know what's with this place. It's awesome. It's sad that the biome isn't even that big, though. So, like, it's going to run out eventually, depending on how much I take from here. But for right now, this place is kind of nuts. I wonder if this biome is always like this or if I'm just getting extremely lucky here. Because it would be pretty good knowledge if it was just always like this and this was like the meta to getting a bunch of flint. Because honestly, if it was always like this, then I would never have to go and search for fire clay. Which, by the way, I definitely should have done when I was over at the borax. That was definitely a missed opportunity. Maybe we'll go back there one day and just have a look around. But luckily, because of this place, I don't need to. By the way, there's also a ton of copper back here. I'm not going to mine it up now, but just know that we're probably coming back here to grab it all. It'd be great for all the lanterns that we need. But I'm kind of over trying to mine all the copper out of surface copper deposits. And we might go digging for a really big deposit at some point. Already talked about that, but I think that's probably a good idea for us. Then we can get like 20 lanterns out of one deposit instead of like 2. Anyway, I'm going to spend a tiny bit extra time back here. We're already up to 115, but I'm going to give it a couple more minutes searching. Then we'll head back to the base. Okay, I feel like I should stop here. It's literally only been a couple more minutes since the last time I talked to you guys, but yeah. We're already up to like a stack and a half. It's kind of nuts up here. There's just so much, and I gotta stop myself because I could do this all day. Just run around and collect so much of it. Like, look, I see more up here. There's some down there. It's just everywhere. I love this biome, but I gotta stop. Ooh, I hear lightning. You know, I don't hear lightning on this world too often. Oh, I saw it! It just hit over there. Can I see it on the map? Is it on fire? Well, I don't see any shimmering, so I think it's fine. It is raining. Yeah, I don't really see lightning in this world too often, which is actually really good because one lightning strike anywhere near my outpost and the entire base is just gone. So that would be super sad to see. Anyway, okay. These are the last ones I'm getting. Okay, I need to turn around. This is getting bad. I have an issue. Okay, we're running in a straight path back to the base. But there's more. Look how many is around me right now. It's everywhere. There's so much flint. I'd be crazy not to collect this right here. Okay, I'm just gonna try to look up at the sky and not look at the ground. This is the only way I'm gonna be able to make it back to the base before nightfall. I hope that there's no holes in the ground. That will be an issue. Anyway, we're gonna try to head back to the base. We have more than enough, almost 2 stacks. And we're back. Okay, so we gotta get all this cooking. I think we gotta quern it, don't we? I'm pretty sure, maybe. So it smelts into calcified flint chunks. And then we gotta grind it, yeah. So that being said, I'm pretty much just gonna spend the entire night trying to get this all sorted. And that'll give us some time for the pulverizers to do its thing. As yeah, it's still gonna take quite a while. But honestly, that might even be enough. I'm actually quite certain that should be enough. So we're basically just being held up by the fire clay. Anyway, I'm gonna spend tonight trying to get all this going. And I'll see you guys in the morning when we can finally do something with it. So see you then. Okay, there we go. We officially have made all the calcified flint that we need. That is 228 to work with. That did take me all night. So we're gonna go and check on our pulverizers. Hopefully they've been going this entire time. And the wheels are not exactly spinning. Some of it's definitely gone though. Yeah, surely that's enough, right? Either way, we gotta head out and we gotta get some more clay. I have like a stack in there, plus a stack in here. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That's fine. My shovel's gonna break soon, but it should be enough to get us the clay that we need. Here we go. This'll do. Alright, let's just grab a whole bunch. We only need a couple stacks or so. We're not trying to do anything too crazy, so let's get to it. Okay, surely that'll do. We have like 5 stacks or so. So let's make some fire clay. And we have an extra 4 stacks. I think that should be enough. Let's grab the rest. Then let's head over to our pulverizers. And we'll just take out everything that we have here. My inventory's full. Throw some flowers in there. That'll do it. And we're trying to make refractory break 2s. So let's see how many that we can get. And there we go. So we're basically just waiting on olivine. Luckily, we have a bunch in here. But we're waiting on the wind. Either way, that should be a pretty good start. I'm not exactly sure how much we needed, but I was just trying to make as much as I could. By the way, we have so much more calcified flint. So we could definitely make some more fire clay later on. Either way, let's fill this up. And there we go. That's about everything I can do. And we got 27 extra. So let's fill this up with wood and let's get it lit. Okay, perfect. So in about a day, we should possibly be ready to get steel up and going. Or at least started. And while we wait on that, I think that we should get the door ready. So that's going to require 6 iron plates. So I'm going to go ahead and make them real quick. And there we go. So we have 2 iron rods and 5 iron plates. Now, if I align them like this, I can make the windowed iron door. I think this is what I used last time. However, there is another iron door that we could have made, and that's a solid iron door. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I specifically remember being able to see the coffin through the door, so I'm gonna go with this again. And hopefully, I didn't make a big mistake. So there we go. It is 22, so it is dark out. Hold on, I want to go check this. It is indeed going. I don't exactly have a timer on it though, but the fire is going. Hopefully, it'll be done in the morning. So that being said, let's go to bed and we'll check on it in the morning. And we're up. Oh yeah, I do have some leather going here too, which is in fact done. However, I kind of messed up and didn't make the tannin. That's a bit of a shame, but we're going to go ahead and just scrape these. And we're going to get started on some tannin right away. So 5 in there and 5 in there. Okay, that's going. Ideally, it should be done. And they are in fact done. Awesome. I always get super worried when I open this. I've had a lot of issues in the past where it just did nothing. So it's good to see that it actually went through and our bricks actually cooked. And on top of that, it's also really cool that I'm able to see them, unlike last time I used this. It's always a surprise in this game now. When something gets hot, it just turns invisible for some reason. However, there was a small update, so maybe that fixed it. I'm not entirely sure. But we do got about 6 stacks here. So we're going to start putting some of this together. And there we go, that's a stack. I think that should be enough if I'm correct. And we do got to make some grading as well. So we're going to go ahead and make 9 because I think that's how much we need. And there we go, that should be pretty much everything that we need. Other than a coffin. So we need 2 pieces of this. So that's 6 rock. Then we're going to need another 2 rock for the lids. So we might as well head out and get that right now. Also, how is this doing? I don't think I need it anymore. But hey, It seems like it's mostly done. We have a ton of olivine in there. If we need some extra, we can always go make some more. But anyway, let's go up to our little mining hole up there. Oh, it seems like it's dangerous. Yeah, there's drifters in it. Let's quickly try to light it up, and then we'll clear it. Okay, nothing else should be spawning. You gotta die, buddy. He's got backup, but it's fine. Let's get him. Oh, he's got more backup. How many of you are there? Okay, I think that should be everybody. I am starving. Who cares? We're gonna try to get this before I starve to death. So I think I said I needed like 8, so we're gonna try to get that immediately. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that should be enough. We gotta get home and I gotta get some food. So off we go. Oh yeah, look, the berries are coming back. I can just go and eat them. I don't think I need to do this anymore, but hey, it'll do in a pinch. And it's cool to see that they're finally back. Okay, that was actually quite filling. A couple bushes was all we needed. Some of our soybeans are done. Very nice. We'll go ahead and pick them up. No extra seed, sadly. And our onions are almost all done. But we're going to give it a bit. Okay, so ideally I have everything that I need on me. We're going to go ahead and just make some of the coffins. 1 and 2. Then we're going to make 2 lids. And I think that should have been it. Now, where am I going to put this? See, my immediate thought is I want it right next to this. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the right space. Maybe we put it back over here and we try to space it out. I'm trying to space things out there at the space so we actually have to walk around and we don't just have everything in one singular spot. So I think right next to this house right here would be cool. And it gives us a reason to come over here once in a while. Plus, we got a nice little fruit tree right here. It actually survived. So we'll be able to visit this every once in a while. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so I haven't done this in a while, but we're going to try to get this going. I feel like we had to start with the grates. Then we place the coffins. Okay, perfect. That is how we did it. Either way, let's just go and place all these. If I'm correct, the door should be like right there, but doesn't it seem like it's not supposed to be? I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Either way, let's full send. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Okay, so I think I did it. Wait, there's something wrong with this. Okay, so these 3 grates actually have to be blocks. That's good to know. Let's get those placed. Well, I'm just gonna trust the process. And now we gotta get the stuff under it made. And I just grabbed some extra sandstone cobblestone. I do believe that this is what I used in my other world. And I think it was cool because it made it extra light down here so we could see a little bit better. Not that it really matters, but hey, I guess it's tradition at this point. So we're gonna stick with it at least for this. So if I'm correct, this is where we're gonna place down the coal. Then we need some blocks on the side here that will be able to hold in the coal. So we're just going to chisel it out real quick. Basically, we need it to count as a block so coal can't go on it. But we want it to be small so we can actually place the coal. For now, we'll just leave it like that. I'm going to dig out this a little bit more. We do want 1 block here to hold in the coal as well. So we're just going to chisel out a small bit that will hold it in. Just like that. And ideally, it should all be working now. I don't know for sure, but I hope so. But just give me a minute. I'm going to make it look all nice. And do what I normally do by adding the path and stuff to it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I linked up the path. Nothing too special at all, but we do have a pathway over here now. So we do got to break the lids again. We drop some coal in there, then some iron, then some coal, iron, coal, iron, coal, iron, more coal, and I think that's it. We place the lids. And it does say it's ready to be fired. Oh crap, we need some more coal. Hold on. We just gotta dig up a tiny bit more. Luckily, we have a whole bunch extra here. So it's not the biggest deal in the world. Anyway, I got some coal. Let's head back. I can always get more if I need to. But this should be a good start. So let's fill it up. I just wasted some by drawing in the back. Anyway, let's fill it up. It shouldn't spill over. And now we can light it. Please do something. Let's get both of them lit. And now we just gotta make sure to keep coming back. Okay, is anything happening? Do we see fire at the top? I think it is. It doesn't say it here, but what about here? Oh, yep. I should have known that was gonna happen. I swear I used to be able to see, but I do know I can open it. It does say it's receiving heat. We officially have steel being made right now, but it is going to take like a week or so to get going. So I'm going to try my best to remember to keep filling it up, and we just got to give it some time. But that being said, guys, I am going to call it here. Tomorrow we're going to have some really big plans. I'm hoping to get the steel up and going, of course, and I really want to try my best to get a sailboat. I think it would be awesome to finally get my hands on one and do a ton of exploring and finally pick out a location for our new base. I don't know if we're going to get that built up anytime soon, but I at least want to get the groundwork done. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.